There's a strong case to be made that Saoirse Ronan is one of the greatest actresses of her generation. It's not even a stretch, really. She's 29, has had 29 film roles so far, and has already been nominated for 4 Academy Awards and 5 BAFTAs, all without starring in any blockbusters. Ronan was born in the Bronx but moved to Ireland with her family, which is where she got her start. Her debut was in 2003 when she appeared on a medical drama called The Clinic. She had auditioned for the part of Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix as well, but the role eventually went to Evanna Lynch, also an Irish actress. Her film debut would end up being I Could Never Be Your Woman, which she got praise for. One of her next movies, however, would win her critical acclaim. Atonement is a 2007 romantic war drama that made $129 million against a $30 million budget. Ronan plays Briony Tallis, an aspiring novelist. Just 13 at the time, Ronan earned her first nomination for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, as well as the BAFTA, and the film was hailed as one of the best films of 2007. One notable thing about Ronan is that even when the movie doesn't do well, critically or commercially, critics usually praise her acting. This was the case for The Lovely Bones, directed by Peter Jackson. Despite middling reviews and a box office that meant that the movie likely did not turn a profit, Ronan and her co-star, Stanley Tucci, got praise for their performances. Ronan got a BAFTA nomination for Best Actress in a Leading Role, while Tucci was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. She reunited with Atonement director Joe Wright for Hannah, which saw her take an action role. She played a teenager that's raised in the Arctic to be an assassin by her father. Ronan performed her own stunts and spent several months getting ready for the role, which paid off. The film did well critically, alright commercially, and again, earned Ronan personal acclaim. In 2014, she appeared in The Grand Budapest Hotel, a Wes Anderson film that, like many of Anderson's films, got critical acclaim and was hailed as one of the best movies of the year, if not the 21st century thus far. She also starred in Ryan Gosling's directorial debut, Lost River, which did not do well, critically or commercially. Ronan, though, as usual, still earned praise for her part. She starred in 2015's Brooklyn, which is based on a novel of the same name. In it, she plays a young woman that leaves Ireland for Brooklyn before going back, where she has to decide whether or not she wants to stay in Ireland or live in the US. The film was a box office success and earned critical acclaim, and is also hailed as one of the best movies of the century thus far. It earned Ronan a Best Actress nomination at the Academy Awards. By this point, she was already a significant actress despite just being in her mid-20s. She reminds me of someone like James Dean, who appeared in just 3 movies, but those 3 movies were Giant, East of Eden, and Rebel Without a Cause, each of which is considered to be one of the best movies ever made. Ronan had already had a few of those, including Atonement, Brooklyn, and Grand Budapest Hotel. Then, in 2017, she appeared in Greta Gerwig's Lady Bird, her most acclaimed performance yet. The movie did well at the box office and with critics, and was hailed as one of the best movies of 2017, as well as the 2010s in general. It earned Ronan another Academy Award nomination, though the win still eludes her. In 2018, she starred opposite Margot Robbie in Mary, Queen of Scots, in a role that earned both women critical acclaim. She reunited with Greta Gerwig in 2019's critically acclaimed Little Women. The movie is also her highest grossing role so far at $219 million. It's impressive that she managed to build such a successful independent career. Ronan obviously doesn't go for the big paydays, though I think if she were to star in a blockbuster, she would be able to handle whatever role was given her very well. For playing Jo in Little Women, Ronan earned her 4th Academy Award nomination so far. One of her most recent roles was 2022's See How They Run, a comedy whodunit in the vein of Agatha Christie novels. She has several roles lined up, including Foe, a sci-fi movie, The Outrun, a drama film, and Steve McQueen's Blitz, a World War II film. I think it's undeniable that Ronan is the greatest actress of her generation. The New York Times published a list of the top 25 actors of the 21st century in 2020. In it, Ronan ranked number 10, with actors and actresses like Denzel Washington, Keanu Reeves, Daniel Day-Lewis, Isabelle Huppert, and Nicole Kidman ahead of her. All of them have been acting since before she was even born, but her work ethic is right up there with them. I'm looking forward to her future roles, and I think she'll be around for a long, long time. I hope she takes on some big budget films, as Greta Gerwig did, to burnish her reputation even further. It'll certainly allow her more freedom and perhaps bring some liveliness to big budget filmmaking.